Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start graphing this and figuring out what this is going to look like. So first thing I need to do is write my scale down here for weight in pounds and up here weight and height in inches. So I look at my smallest weight, and that is 31 pounds, and then the highest is going to be, I think I saw 98. Yeah, so 98. So I need to make sure that I go at least down to 31 and as high as 98. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say this is 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110. Okay, so that takes care of my weight. And then as far as height goes, let's see, my lowest looks like 30. I see 36. 36 might be my lowest. And my highest looks like I need to get up to, I see 58, I see 61. So I need to go as high as 61 and as low as 36. So I can say that like this is 36, and then this could be 38, and then this could be 40, and that could be 42, and then this is 44, and then that is 46, and this is 48, and that is 50, and so this would be 52, and this will be 54, and so this would be 56. Not quite going to fit like this. Let's see, 36, 4, 8, 12. Okay, so you can see that this isn't going to fit, so that scale's not going to work. So I've got to come up with a smaller scale. So we'll say this is 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. We'll count by 4. So 40. And then, so this would be 44. And this would be 48. And this would be 52. And this would be 56. This would be 60. And that's about as high as we have to go. So I'll just go a little higher, 64. Alright, so then we're going to start plotting these. So at 78 pounds, we got 56 inches. So I'll go 78. So 70, 80, 78 would be right here. We have 56. 56. So that goes perfectly on the line right here. Okay. And then 63 and 52. So I'll go 63. So 50, 63. And then 52 would be right there. Alright. 67, 55. So 50, 67 is going to be about right here. And it is going to be up to 55. So that would be just barely below 56. Just guesstimating as best you can. 52 and 47. So 52 and 47. 81 and 58. So we go 81 and 58 would be roughly right there. 92 and 60. So 92 and 60 would be right here roughly. 60 and 50, so 60 and 50 would be below 52. Alright, 34 and 39, so we got 30, so this was 30, so 34 would be roughly right here, and 39 be about right there. 83, 58, so we have 83, 58 would be kind of right there where that other one is. 47, 45. So we have 47, 45 roughly right here. 73, 54. 73, 54. About like that. 98, 61. So 98 would be, that's 100. So 98 would be right here, and 61 would be kind of right here. 45, 45. So it's 45 and 45 would be roughly right there. 31, 36. 31 and 36 would be about right there. 95, 60. Alright, so you kind of get the idea. You see what's happening here. I'm going to go ahead and stop. Use your graph to estimate the height of a person who weighs about 90 pounds. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a trend line. So let's see. Here's my trend line. It kind of, as best I can, I'm kind of trying to make it go like in all this data. That's not a good trend line. It doesn't go through a lot of the data. So kind of trying to get in the middle there. There we go. Alright, so that's a pretty good trend line. So estimate for 90 pounds. So if I go to 90 pounds and I go up, that means that I am going to have someone that's about 60 inches tall. So I would say, oh, about 60 inches is what I could estimate. And then use your graph to estimate the weight of a student 51 inches tall. So 51 inches tall would be roughly right here, and that means that their weight would be about 60 pounds. Roughly about 60 pounds, maybe just barely over 60. So we'll say 61 pounds. 61 lbs. Alright. Is there a relationship between height and weight? Well, yeah, there is. So I would say yes. Write a sentence to explain your answer to exercise 4. So I'm explaining my answer yes. And the reason why is I noticed that the higher the weight, the higher the height. So that is called a positive correlation, because as weight increases, height also tends to increase.